Hey, are you listening to UnabOnAir right now? If not, what are you waiting for?
A new program has arrived on UnabRadio.com to live the English language.
Are you listening to UnabOnAir right now?
UnabOnAir will bring you news, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon. Join us at UnabRadio.com and enjoy the UnabOnAir experience. News, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon.
Good morning, Marita. Good morning for all the audience out there.
Good morning. How are you doing?
How are you doing in this very sunny and hot day?
It's hotter outside. It's the weather is ugly.
Got a window next to the computer and but some people will say it's a beautiful day, but in my opinion, no. It's a very hot day.
It's nice to have sun, but it's not fun, the hotter weather. So
honestly, I don't like it. You know, sometimes you have some different kind of people in terms of weather. Some people prefer to have a hot weather, and some people prefer to have rainy days. Some people prefer to have snowy days. But you know, it has to do with personality.
yes,
What do you prefer? Rainy days or sunny days or
I prefer
cloudy days?
Cloudy days, it's okay for me. Not necessarily rainy days, but cloudy is okay.
I would like to have rain every single day.
Why? Why rain? Rain. Why rain?
Rain activates me,
Okay.
and sun passivates me. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
When I go outside and it's a sunny day, I feel that something is pushing me down. You know, like actually when it's so high or so powerful, the sun, you don't walk straight. You walk like looking at the floor, right?
Yes.
Or unless you have some sunglasses.
Yes.
So you feel like pushed, you know, like diminished, like stay on the ground and never walk straight.
Okay.
But
right.
when it's raining, it's a total different experience. You know, when it rains, the city looks
Fresh.
calmer
Yeah. Right.
because every single person is at home. There's nobody on the streets, and when you have that feeling, is well, I like it. I like it. It's my personal point of view. I like when you have rain, because the more it rains, the colder it becomes.
Yes.
And I like cold. I prefer cold.
Yeah.
There are many reasons for me, like why I prefer cold. For example,
It's easier to manage cold than sunny days.
yes, if you feel like freezing, or if the day is cold, what you get, you put something on, like a
Yes.
sweater. If it is colder, a jacket. If it is colder, a rana. I don't know how to say rana. I don't know if rana exists in English. Rana. But if it is hot, what do you take off from you? The skin?
And it's like uncomfortable. You sweat, and I don't know.
Yeah. I think for ladies it's more difficult because they have this makeup.
Yes.
And if you're sweating, well, the makeup will be ruined. You know, it will be like disappearing or tearing down, and I don't know.
Yes.
I think it's more difficult, especially for ladies. Second thing is that when it rains, in my opinion, for Carlos Joya, your brain gets more active. because you are more focused on the activity you are doing. There's nothing else to do. You're there. It's raining. I cannot go to the grocery store. I cannot go to the mall. I cannot go outside to talk to my friends. It's raining. Stay at home and work.
But you can stay at home and not work if it's raining.
Okay. That's another way.
It's another feeling that rainy days brings up.
When it rains, your mood changes.
Yes.
You are more receptive. You are a more peaceful person when it rains.
You're calm, yes.
You accept more things, maybe because you feel like softer or more comfortable or calmer, but you feel better in certain situations when it's raining.
Yes, it's a nice point of view.
It's an interesting theory.
Be calmer, yes.
Yeah, but when it's a hot day, you feel like uncomfortable if you have to go out, when you have to walk from home to your job and you have to take the Metrolinea, or you have to take the motorcycle, or you have to take even your car. It's harder,
Yeah, I feel when it's hot outside, like I have fever. My eyes kind of burn or feel like they are so hot or burning. So it's that feeling like I don't feel well.
Yeah, but sometimes you can tolerate that the hot day when it's windy.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
like
when you don't have wine, it's
yeah. I mean, you're at the bus station waiting for the bus or the taxi or whatever you take, and it's windy, but it's really sunny. You don't feel the sun. I mean, you feel refreshed for the wind. But let me give you an example. Some cities, they don't have any wind in some specific moments of the day. For example, Barranca Bermeja is very hot, and the quantity of wind, or the amount of wind, is very, very, very little.
Yes.
So you are on because I've been there, and I can give my experience. You are at the bus station waiting for the bus, and you feel like a shower. Water comes out from you, blah blah blah, and you sweat and you're looking for a wind, and you look at the trees, and you expect that one tree moves because of the air, and
nothing happened.
But when it rains in Barranca Bermeja, it's something out of this planet.
Why?
Because it's
I've never been in Barranca.
It's kind of mythological. You can go outside and you can see the gods fighting one against the other. You can see the hammer of Thor, like punching lightnings and things on the sky. It's wonderful.
I've never been in Barranca, so
it's wonderful. People from Barranca, if they can have the opportunity to watch this video, they agree with me. They will agree with me because it's magical. You can see lights and lights and lights, and then the strike of the thunder, and then the rain, heavy rain, and then more lights. It's something
like apocalypse.
It's kind of, you can turn into the Bible and you can compare, and you can say, okay, it's kind of similar.
Okay, the end is near.
Okay, we're ready. No, but it's magical, it's magical. But it rains really hard.
I like when it rains hard. I really like it. Yeah.
It rains like the clouds meaning. I mean, they say, you want some rain? Let's
do it.
Yeah. And if you are inside your apartment or your room or your house, the sound of the rain on the roof is wonderful. There's no other, you don't need therapy if you can't sleep. Just go to a house, one floor, when you can listen to the sound of the rain crashing against the roof.
Yes.
It's magical. You
And
fall
you sleep
asleep.
like a baby.
Yeah, I can sleep like my baby.
That's nice.
Yeah, but when you live in an apartment, it's difficult because the only sound that you have is the rain
Your window.
against the windows,
Yes.
and it's not the same. It depends on the wind, when the wind's moving. When I was
And
a
if
child,
in one side of your apartment it's raining and in the other no, so
sunny. Well, it depends. Sometimes that's one of the mysteries of nature. You're walking and it's raining, so you get your umbrella. And 2 blocks later it's sunny.
I saw
And you are like,
Bogota once. I was in Bogota. And I was on a car. I was on a car. And we stopped on a corner. And in that corner, were raining. But raining like in Bogota, raining.
yeah,
But it was like an invisible block.
yes.
You walk like 2 or 3 steps and nothing was happening. Not rain at all. Not rain at all. Like one block raining, the other not raining. But exactly.
In that corner, they have a private cloud.
Yes.
Giving
It was
rain.
like, okay.
It's the magic of the capital cities. They
Yes.
have their own clouds in the specific area.
Yes.
I want to get some rain, so you go there.
Yeah, and there were a lot of people waiting to stop raining to can go home. Like, okay, can you stop raining?
But now we have the other part of the thing, is the location. Weather has to do with the place where you are like in that moment. For example, if you are in Cartagena, you don't want to have a cloud over you.
Yes.
Just want wind and sun all day. But if you are in Bucaramanga, you want cloud. I want clouds all day. Like I'm 40, 30 years ago. You were born 30 years ago?
30, yes.
Okay.
31, no.
30 years ago, Bucaramanga was a cold city.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, not like Tunja or not like Bogota, but it was a cold city. At 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., you had to put on some sweater or something, because it started like getting some cold winds, right?
Right.
And now we start like growing like a city, like a big city, or the city that we are now, and it practically it had disappeared. We don't have that cold that we had 30 years ago.
But I think it is because there are no trees enough, there are no parks. We are not, we're no longer the city of
Yeah.
parks. So
No, we
think
are the
it's
city
because
of
of that.
parks, but we are not a city with tree reservations. Not anymore.
yes, and that's all.
That's all. I remember that when I was a child, my mother used to tell me, at 6 p.m., please put some sweater on because it's going to be cold. And you I mean, it was hard to believe that. Well, I mean, it was not that hot along the day, but it was not cold either.
Yes.
So it was when you are a boy and you are playing on the streets. I mean, no internet, no Facebook, no nothing of those things. You used to play outside on the streets, and you are playing soccer outside, football outside, whatever you want to call it. And then your mother says, hey, get some sweater on. You say, no, why? But I'm playing. And 1 hour later, 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m., it feels cold.
You really feel like, okay, I should have put on my sweater.
Yeah, so when you compare and you put some contrast between your memories and now, it's just way different.
It's
So when
like,
people,
I don't know, 5 degrees?
I would say,
5 degrees, something like that. Because when the weather refresh, you can feel like not cold, but it's okay, like in 25 Celsius.
I'm very bad with that measures. People say, what is your what do they call it? What is your temperature feeling, temperature, whatever? And I say, what? They say, what is the temperature now? And I say, I have no idea. They say 25, 27, I have no idea. I don't have, I didn't go to that class in elementary, to be honest.
You miss it.
Maybe I was skipping playing football or something. I have no idea how what I feel, put it into numbers. No idea. I'm totally lost with that. And they told me that there was not only Celsius but also Fahrenheit
and Kelvin.
I got lost and I closed that window. That's it.
Fahrenheit, Kelvin, and Celsius.
There are 3. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but let's return to remote classes because we are in remote style. What is better, to have rainy days or to have cold days or to have windy days or to have sunny days for a great class?
I have 2 moods. When I have a lot of work, I prefer hotter days. Why? Because it makes me sit on my chair and on my desk and work.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if it's uncomfortable and I sweat, doesn't matter. It's like, okay, I have to work. When I have work, but I can spend my time doing on home, I prefer cloudy days.
Cloudy days?
Yes, because I can take my time. I can do it on my time. I can do it on my own rhythm.
You speak from the student perspective or from a teacher's perspective?
On a teacher.
What about the students?
What about this? I think they prefer hotter days because on cloudy and rainy days, maybe they like to stay at bed.
Well, cloudy days and rainy days, they are associated with lazy days.
Yes.
Like the song, today I feel like I'm not doing anything. Yes. I just want to lay on my bed. That's a song, right?
Yeah.
And but I know because I've had class in when it's raining or not. And when it's raining, I think students are more focused on the class. It's my opinion, right? Hot, maybe, yeah, they feel hot. So when you're hot, you feel like I want to get some water. I need to open the window, and it depends on the place when you live.
Yes.
Right. If you live on a first floor, and you don't have more apartments on the next floors, I mean, you roof a place is going to be hotter because all the sun strikes your roof. But when you live in a building, it's fresher, and that affects classes. Yeah, sometimes it is. Well, where I live, I have a lot of trees, a lot of trees around me, so it's fresh. But when you live in a building that your view is the next building, I think it's not that fresh.
It's not that fresh. I have one building and, well, houses, but there are not many trees.
Went into your house that the first day you say, let's see my beautiful view. Hello, neighbor.
Yes.
Weather do you prefer and why?
I don't know.
That's the question for all the people outside watching the shows. I think time is over.
Yeah, the time is over.
We'll meet in a new program next week.
Yes.
And in that program, we are going to talk about final exams because we are going to be very close to finish the semester.
Like a week or two to finish the semester.
At that moment, a week and 2 days. At that moment, in the future, the next one.
Okay, so final exams.
Imagine time flies on radio. Imagine on streaming.
On streaming, yes.
Bye, Marita. Bye-bye to everybody. See you next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Hey, are you listening to UnabOnAir right now? If not, what are you waiting for?
A new program has arrived on UnabRadio.com to live the English language.
Are you listening to UnabOnAir right now?
UnabOnAir will bring you news, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon. Join us at UnabRadio.com and enjoy the UnabOnAir experience. News, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon.